Welcome back in. We are checking in with Grainger Nissan of Beaufort. Phil Stewart is here, the executive manager, going to talk to us a little bit about how things are going. Nice to see you.
Well, very nice to see you.
So tell us a little bit about this location. It's a great spot for folks, really convenient. How did it come to be?
Well, I know Mr. Grainger was extremely excited when we had the opportunity to get a Nissan point here in the Beaufort area. It's been quite a few years since Beaufort had access to a Nissan store. So when the time period came up and Nissan approached him, he was super happy to jump on that ability. He was very excited mainly to bring the style of business that we've been conducting in Savannah for years and years and years to this location. And that's one of the big things that I personally work on as hard as I can, is to contribute and continue that putting the customer first philosophy, making sure we do things the right way, making sure we do business in an honest and straightforward manner. This way here, the business will eventually come to you, and when it does, it comes in the right manner.
Yeah, really well said. And I know the reputation is great, so it's nice to have this right here. And you are no stranger to the industry. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
That's right. Well, I've been in the car business since 1998. So I've worked my way through almost every single possible position in the dealerships and in the dealership world. In 2008, I moved down south with my wife and my kids. We live over in Bluffton, and I started working with the Graingers in 2008 at the Honda store. And since then, we've moved and progressed through, and eventually we ended up coming over here. I came over here in 2020, and one of the best things that I like about being over here, and I hear from customers all the time, is that we do business in a way that's different from what they've had in the past. We try to be completely honest, we try to be completely straightforward, but we try to do it in a timely manner and put our customers' needs first. Absolutely. This way here, we don't expect our customers to try to do what we want them to do. Our number one goal every day we come to work is to try to make it as absolutely easy as possible for someone to buy a car from us.
And people really love transparency, you know, when you're coming in as a customer. Talk to us a little bit about the experience when you are buying or doing a trade-in. What is that like here?
Well, it's fun because our salespeople in our building, we don't even call them salespeople, we call them car buying coaches. And we do that because I don't hire or employ traditional car people. I employ people that when you come into our building and you meet them, they're normal people that live here in the community. They're mothers, fathers, they're sister brothers, they're just good people. And they're the kind of people that can go to a dinner with you, they can go anywhere that you feel proud to be able to introduce them to people. And at the same point, one of the things that I always try to tell them is that when you sell a car to a customer and you work with a customer, if you run into them outside of the building, you want to have that relationship where you can run up to them and say hi or say, hey, how are things making out? Where in most traditional car people, when they see somebody they sold a car to in the car business, boy, they run the opposite direction if they see them in a store, if they see them in Lowe's or Walmart or something like that. So by doing business the right way, you establish great relationships, and it really allows people to understand that there's a lot more to buying a car than just trying to come in and hope they're being honest with you.
You know, I love the philosophy, and that translates not just from sales and trade-ins, but also to your service department. So I'd love to go check that out.
For sure, let's go.
Okay, we've gotten back here to the service department. Yep. This is a great big space. Tell us a little bit about what goes on back here.
Well, sure. Well, the service department is something that Mr. Grainger is extremely passionate about. You know, one of the core beliefs of our company is that our sales department will sell the first vehicle, but your service department is going to sell all the vehicles after that. So that's something that we really try to focus on when it comes to our store. You know, we want customers to come in here and be able to have their vehicle serviced, whether it's an Acura or a Volkswagen or any of the vehicles in between. We want to have them come in, we want to have them have a great experience here. And to do that, we make sure we focus on getting the car in, getting it out, and getting it fixed correct. And then the time period between, we make sure that we give our customers great status updates so they know exactly what's going on. And then we just try to be convenient.
And I noticed just from walking back here, this area is staffed with a great group of folks. I mean, the people seem very friendly and nice, and also you have a great big staff. So you're able to really service vehicles in a timely manner, and that is just not always the case.
Well, that's what we really focus on. You know, we believe that our customers need to be treated correct, and we have to have our employees treat those customers correct. So our technicians here are some of the absolute best technicians in all of Beaufort. So whether you're coming in for full-blown diagnostic work, air conditioning work, or you just want to get a quick oil change, we have appointments open every day, and we focus on making sure we get that done.
Thank you so much for sharing some of this little behind the scenes here at Grainger Nissan. Yep. Phil, it's been a pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you.
We'll be back after this break.